exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. And for Boston, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, Doris, as we get deeper and deeper into the season, how hard is it to maintain that level of play defensively?
I think one of the things you have to be mindful of is what is contributing to the numbers that are playing out. The NBA is a marathon. The season is long, and it's very difficult to sustain a high level throughout the course of the year. Defensive intensity, obviously, is something that separates the great teams from simply the good teams, and I think the great teams always have a level of consistency.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Jones. Defended by Porzingis. It's stolen by Tatum. Holiday taking his time here. Now here's White. Back to Holiday. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul at the line. Drew Holiday at the line with 1 shot.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Pass to Washington. Goes up at the stripe. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Now here's Washington, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away and it finally falls for you.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Defended by Porzingis. To the wing, right side. Clock is at 3. Jones from outside. Drops in the 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Brown against Jones. Brown can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Over to the left wing, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for Dallas. Quickly comes in for Jones. Now here's Washington. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No good on the three.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Holiday passes to Brown. Who poked away. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. That one from long range. 41 seconds left in the first. Holiday passes to Horford. Adams grabs the miss.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Throws it up high. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Two on the clock. And the layup is good.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Hardy. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Exum in at the 3. Adams a screen. Clock at 6. Quickley passes to Adams. Here's Exum. Pass to Hardy. Adams a screen. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And Horford powers it home.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. And down it goes. 2 points. Tatum's got 7.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
And Dallas calls time here.
Give it up for
Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Jones. Hounded by Tatum. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Now here's Jones. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Boston trailing. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Tatum passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Another one falls for Dallas.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket by Holiday.
This is what makes Holiday special, his ability to find ways to finish and tight.
Pass to Adams. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Now Tatum. There's the 3. Oh, Tatum delivers under duress.
Boy, there are times where Jason Tatum just seems unguardable. This guy with good coverage, it doesn't even faze him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
When I look at the Mavericks, midway through the season, they have to like where they're sitting. Large and in charge with the
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They have been disruptive and aggressive on the defensive end of the floor.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. White, the pass to Holiday. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Holiday's got his third basket on the night right there. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Washington. Let's go with a 3. And that one is hammered home.
And I'll I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Well, the Mavericks shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. With the crossover, again Boston.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
And so it's Boston with it after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Washington grabs the miss.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Shoots from 14. Another one falls for Dallas.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Boston calls timeout. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Quickly's checked in. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Washington outside for the lead. Gets the 3 to fall. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Brown. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Quickly outside. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Horford outside. Will it go? And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
I'd say a veteran shot right there. Al Horford immediately answering back with a 3 of his own. Go ahead, big fella.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Dallas, number 3, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
The Mavericks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Quickly outside. Just 3 on the clock. And they pick up 2. Give him 20.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Derek Jones is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Steven Adams. Now here's Quickley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Jones. Nice D from Tatum. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Here's Horford. Defended by Jones. Horford draws the double. Rose outside. Screen by Horford. Rose with it. He's picked up by Jones. The Mavericks leading. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Adams with a screen on Rose. Jones, the pass to Adams. And it's good. 2 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the Celtics call time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Rose. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Inside. Up and in on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's White. Porzingis sets a screen. Lets it go from 11. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've got run over this evening.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
1:33 left to play in the fourth. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Launches a 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Mavericks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish and